Hi there. Okay, so we are now looking at Big Ideas Math. This is what we investigated about 3 math curriculums that we wanted to look into changing to instead of using the Pearson SuccessNet Math over the last 3 years. We wanted to try to go to something that was a little bit more I guess you would say student-centered. I guess you would say more problems that are more SBAC related, where they have to do a little bit more inquiry, and more than one way to get to the answer, things like that. And we decided to go with Big Ideas Math over Discovery Math, which I'll show in a minute. And we were also thinking about CPM Math, which I'll look at also as one of my sites. But anyway, on this Big Ideas Math, one thing we really liked about it is all the different resources that it has. Now, the main one we're going to use is called the Student Dynamic eBook, but that's not going to be here yet because we haven't started the year, and I was trying to you assign a class, and I did that. I assigned one class to that book, but it's not active yet until next week, so it won't show all the features, but I can show you the book. So if we go to, we'll just go to the teaching edition, and let's see here. Is this the one? No, it's not this one. Let me go to, here's the book. So these are my classes for this year. So Integrated 2, this is for Integrated 2. I assigned the book, but it's not showing it here. Let me go back to the resources. Oh, let me just talk about some of the other resources. Actually, I go to chapter 1. Okay, so here is the book we're going to use. So if I go to Pupil Edition and search resources, just a couple of things that we'll use that kind of sold us on this one. Here's the book, but this will be an interactive ebook once we start the year. So all of these, the way it works is it starts with this is the beginning of the chapter, but each lesson starts with an essential question. So here's an essential question, kind of gets you the hook to think about what we're going to be learning that day. Gives you a couple explorations, things to do. And we were kind of hoping these were a little bit more open-ended, but this is what we decided to go with. So here's where the lesson starts. And some of the things it does in the ebook, it reads. If you want to have it read to you, you can have it read to you. You can see that the vocabulary is bolded in yellow. But what we really liked about it, which the feature's not here, is on these examples, almost every example, you're going to see another blue arrow with a circle through it. You're going to be able to click on that, and you're going to be able to have a tutorial, a quick 1 minute or so embedded video tutorial of this type of a problem. And then under monitoring progress, same thing. These are going to be worked out for you. So, I mean, these are very basic one-step equations, but almost every one of these is going to have a quick worked out video where they're kind of explaining it as they show it to you. So that's a really good feature of the ebook that I know we'll use. So that's kind of what the lesson looks like. If we go back to the resources again, some of the other things that we like that we're going to use are, this has, well, before I go back to the resources, we will use the assignments instead of the Math Excel for School that I showed earlier. Once you have classes and you start assigning the classes in the books, the assignments will be here. And it's very similar to the other one. You can pick and choose problems. You can, I'm going to see if I can go to an archived class from last year and show kind of what it did. Well, let's go to reports. Hope I didn't lose my Wi-Fi. I don't think I did. If you go to reports, and let's see, can I go to an archived class from last year? Doesn't look like I can. But anyway, this is similar to the other report I showed you, which will show the student. It'll show what they've done. So course progress report, you can go to that and see what the whole course has done, the whole class has done. Here are the resources again. So you can see a lot of things that it has: Spanish, it has different languages, a lot of other assessment tools like ExamView. It's got graphic organizers. It's got flashcards you can make, proofs, everything that you would think you would need in a math course, it has here. So this will be what we do a lot of our stuff with here, is all in these resources. But the ebook and the assignments and the reports will be how we have them do a lot of their practice. So this is what we'll be using this year. And I know if I did one of these, hopefully in 3 months, 6 months, especially 8 months, I'd be able to tell you really a lot more of the features. But we just piloted it for about a month or so last year.